this is Brian. I just wanted to do a quick lesson on your very first chord on the ukulele and how to strum the ukulele. Now remember, it's very similar to guitar. We have these frets in which we used to get different notes by pressing behind the frets. And you can kind of practice doing that a little bit. Most importantly, I want to get right into it. And your very first chord that everyone should learn on the ukulele is the C chord. Okay? That's going to be third finger behind the third fret on the first string. Okay? So if you hold that note down, that's the note you should have. And now, when I strum the ukulele, I'm going to strum all the strings for this particular chord. Now I'm going to grab this chord so that I can show you some different ways that you can approach strumming. First of all, you want to understand that there's a couple different ways to strum. Okay, I'm not just going to grab a guitar pick and start beating on this thing. What I want to do is I want to get a good sound out of the instrument, and I want to keep it kind of traditional. Okay, I don't want to just grab a guitar pick, start wailing on this thing. And however, there are felt picks. I don't have any felt picks because I'm used to playing with my hands. But you can get a felt guitar pick that has a softer sound, and it's not the same as a regular hard plastic guitar pick. Okay, but this first method is the one that I use, and that's the finger method. Okay, so you have your index finger and your strum hand, and then just grab your C chord. Okay, that third fret on the first string, give it a whack. Make sure it sounds good. If it sounds like that, you're ready to go. Now first you want to practice downstrokes. And all I'm doing is I'm sort of brushing the string downward. Okay, not flicking it or anything. Just kind of using gravity and a little bit of twisting down motion. Brushing my index finger downward on the string. Okay, and it is curved in a little bit, if you can see that. Okay, so you want to practice downstrokes. Now the upstroke, I brush the finger upward, so you can practice going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now when I come up, I don't want to catch too hard. Sometimes it does catch, and that's okay. But, you know, I want to maybe get the nail going down, and then the fleshy part of the finger catching it up so it's not bright. I don't want to catch a nail or anything on it. Down, up, down, up. And I'm just slowly speeding up. Now that's straight eighth notes if I'm going 1 and 2 and. A lot of times I'll shuffle and kind of swing the eighth notes like da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da. Kind of delay that second one a little bit. The next way that you can practice strumming is with your thumb. And now traditionally a lot of people do play with their thumb. So you take the fleshy part of your thumb and go down through the strings. Still grabbing the C chord. Same thing. Upstrokes too with your thumb. Now when I come up, I am getting a little bit of thumbnail on that upstroke. And that's okay. It sounds fine. So I got finger method. I'll show you from this angle. Thumb. And then there's the felt pick method. Okay, I don't have a felt pick, but it's just like a regular guitar pick, holding the pick and strumming. Alright, hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to do a couple more ukulele lessons involving using a couple chords and starting your first chord progression. Okay, if you like this, go ahead and click like. Go ahead and subscribe. I also got some great guitar lessons on here that you can check out. You can learn a couple rock tunes. You can learn how about improvising in theory and some scale stuff. So, going to keep it coming at you. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.